As you can well imagine, there's many different ways to create selections here inside Photoshop Elements. You saw how to create selections based on shape, and you also saw how to freehand selections as well. Now what I'm going to show you is how to create selections based on color. So I'm going to try and select this time my blue toy truck over to the right. So I'll just sort of zoom in a little bit and kind of adjust my screen display a little bit, and then it's this fella now that I'm after inside my toolbox, my magic wand tool. So go ahead and grab that guy. Now, how this guy works is, as I say, he makes selections based on color, and it's all about this option up on your options bar, the tolerance setting. And you can see there the little message, set the range when sampling color. Now, the default, for whatever reason, is 32. So what I can do is I can bring my cursor over top of my blue truck, and I can single click, and now I've selected part of my blue truck. So how it works is I had clicked in here somewhere, I think. So what that means is that the pixel color that I clicked on, well, 32 luminance levels darker and 32 luminance levels brighter also get selected. Now, if you're not sure what I mean by luminance levels, essentially what I mean is lightness levels or darkness levels, if you will. So what I'm going to do here is I'll show you what I mean. I'm going to deselect, Command D to get rid of my marching ants, and I'm going to drop my tolerance all the way down to 5. So just type in 5 there, hit enter on your keyboard, and then try clicking roughly in the same spot, and you'll get a tiny selection. Interesting. Let's go and deselect that, Command D, and I'll go and crank up my tolerance all the way up to 60, for example. And then I'll click in roughly the same spot, and you can see you get a much larger selection there. So now that I have a decent looking selection here, I want to go and select the rest of my truck. So I'm going to use a trick that I showed you not too long ago. I'm going to hold down the Shift key, and that will allow me to add to my selection. So I can go across the top of the roof, for example, across the back of the roof, throughout the entire toy truck or the entire object that I haven't yet selected. Now, I want to be careful here because I don't want to accidentally grab too much, right? You can always undo, but I want to be careful that I don't actually grab too much of my image. Maybe something like this, right? So as you can see, making selections based on color is definitely one way to work. It's definitely one way to go about it. And of course, once I have my entire toy truck selected, well, then I could go and maybe change the color of the truck, or I could apply some kind of special effect, or who the heck knows, right? So you might want to take a moment and go through the entire toy truck here and select the entire thing here. Again, we're making this selection based on color, which is a nice, fast way to work. I'm going to leave the rest of the toy truck up to you, although I am kind of having fun getting the entire thing selected here, but I think you get the idea anyway, so I'll leave the rest of the truck up to you.